Hey guys, it's Chris Haskins coming at you one more time live from the realestateroundup.com. I have to thank you, Brother Smitty, for working with me today, joining me in my ventures. Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
All right, so today, another day in the life. I want to show you got three things we're doing today. First thing is I want to show you guys how we pre-screen our new residents. I got a stack of applications here. And what we do is when we have a vacant rental property. This is a government subsidized tenant, one of my favorite tenants, where the government pays the majority of the rent. We're gonna go do a home appointment with her to see how she currently keeps her residence. So that's one of my secrets in pre-screening tenants. You have to see how people live now because that's gonna be indicative of how they're gonna keep your place when they move in. So I started doing this maybe 10 years ago and it's worked out really good. I wish I had 10 hours to show you or talk to you about the bad residents that I have gone to visit, the roach infested houses that I have seen, and I have learned to visit everybody that puts an application in that I like. First of all, we do a background check, make sure they're not being currently evicted, which is very common. So today I'm going to show you first how we're going to pre-screen our tenant. We're going to visit a prospective tenant. Second thing, we're going to put up one of my other legs of income is owner financing / lease option type deals. We're going to put out some signs. I'm going to show you what our for sale or for rent to own signs look like. And then we have our third stop is going to be where we have a tenant, a government subsidized tenant moved out, and we're going to just see how they left the property. So you'll see what that looks like. I haven't seen it, but we're going to see it together. All right, so I'll pull up here and then we'll show you what we'll see together. I'm gonna make sure that our prospective tenant is cool with it, but we're gonna see together how she's currently living. I'm gonna give you a quick scan. I'm not gonna show you the whole interview, but I'll show you exactly how it looks inside. And make sure when you go visit people, take all of your applications so you're creating a sense of urgency. They'll see that you have other people that are interested in the property. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so guys, thank you for rolling with me today. Thank you for rolling. We're here at our current resident, our prospective tenant's resident. You see she lives in an apartment now. And probably what she wants to do is move into a house, I'm presuming. So let's go inside and take a look at her and just get to know her a little bit. We're gonna do a meet and greet. So this is really low key. It's very low pressure. So we just wanna kind of get to know them a little bit better before we agree to do business with each other. Come on in, let's take a look inside. Chris Haskins? Miss Wynn.
Yes.
And how do I say it? I want to spell it wrong.
Are you scared of cats? Okay, I forgot to lock you in.
That's fine. I got my little video. He's going to get me walking in. Is that okay?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Smith, I got my videographer here.
Video?
Yeah.
He said get a video of him walking in.
Just walking in and we'll stop it.
Yeah. Come on.
Uh-oh. You get your hair right?
What did you say? I
Tell her I'm just going to do business with you.
He said, just getting him walking in and that's it.
Come on in, guys. What we got here?
The only house that you have available right now?
4 bed.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna make
All
sure
right.
I get everything under control.
Okay.
Thank you.
See y'all soon.
All right.
Bye. Oh, bye, bro. You work at the courthouse?
Huh?
All right, guys. So that was our little home visit. Did a quick meet and greet, and I just call her Miss W, did a great job. Place was very clean, no problems. Very sweet lady. Her mother was there, met her children, and kept the place. What do you say? Impeccable. What's the other word? Immaculate. All right, so let's go to our next location. We're gonna put some signs up and we'll show you how we market our owner finance deals. Let's do it. Okay guys, so we're on the way to our next location. If you've watched any of my videos, I would recommend you to go back to see how I have different legs or streams of income. One of the goals of being an entrepreneur or any investor, you have to have multiple streams. And one of the legs of my investment business is seller financing or lease purchases, lease options. I deal with high-risk tenants, and if you scroll back a few other videos, you'll see where I had to evict somebody out of this house. So now we're looking for our new tenant. We're looking for somebody that has a down payment. And how do we do that? Here's our signs. Rent to own, easy rent to own, no credit needed. This way, and with a phone number, because you don't want people calling your cell phone. The last thing you want to do is have these tenants calling your cell phone. They'll call you all day and ask you so many type of questions that have nothing to do with anything. They just want, a lot of people I find, to be honest with you, they just want to talk. They just want somebody to listen to them. And if you listen to them long enough, maybe they'll give you some money. So, oh man, look at that tree fell. But this is the answering service, and it has all the pertinent information: bedrooms, baths, what we're selling it for, monthly payment. But what we never do is well, what I don't do, my mentor told me, don't put the down payment amount. Let them, just ask them, Lonnie's girls just always say, we're flexible as long as you got something reasonable. So just see what they had to put down. Because one time I had a lady give me a $25,000 down payment, and I was happy with 3. So I'll show you how we set these out in the yard. So you got your 800 number here, right? And people can call in and they listen to all the information. And if they want to see the property, you leave your cell phone on there. So after they've listened to everything, and we don't show properties. That's a no-no. My mentor said, if somebody steals something out of the house, it's worth his time not having to be there. So if they take something out of the house, which I've never had anybody take anything yet, I don't really care. I can go buy a new refrigerator or a new stove, but my time I can't get back. So we leave the key at the house, and they'll call my cell phone once they arrive to the property, and then I'll let them know where the key is, or I'll give them the lockbox code. So I'll show you how we put our signs up here. Put a couple of them. So if you go back to one of my previous videos, you remember we did an eviction here. We had the sheriff serve the tenant, had to get rid of these people. So now we're looking for our new resident. We'll put a couple signs out in the front yard. And when you have the short H wires, make sure your signs don't have to go all the way down. Makes them higher in the air. Oops. Smitty, you ain't coming the wrong way. That's a good blooper. Okay, so when people drive by, they can see your signs and they know I'm gonna probably put another one here, but the more the better. I didn't have any more H wires, so I'll come back and put some more down. But the more the better, so when people drive by and it catches their eye, they'll see something's vacant here. All right, so that's it for marketing for your lease purchases or your seller financing. Let's go take a look at where that tenant moved out. Okay. One more thing I wanted to tell you about our rent-to-own signs. You should put these around the neighborhood and at intersections too, in close proximity to your subject property. I didn't say that back there, but you need to put these all around so people can see where to drive to, because as you see this intersection here, I'm going to put some more here later. I'm going to put them up on Friday, so when people come in, they can see it, and when they leave, they can see it. I'm going to put 2 on each side, so put as many signs out as you can. All right.
You'd have to find it. All right, we're rolling.
I don't think you could add it on the phone, but you might. All right, everybody, so we are pulling up to Mr. R's. I guess I don't want to use his name, but Mr. R has a rental property. From time to time, people contact me. What I do is I locate tenants for people. Over the years, I have actually created a nose, if you will, or a system to pre-screen people, good tenants. And people call me. Matter of fact, I've got a whole bunch of them where I just place a tenant in the property and we charge a flat fee. But on Mr. R, we just had a tenant move out, so we managed we help him manage it too. He pays me to help manage it and make sure the tenant goes in real smoothly. This is another government subsidized tenant, one of my favorites. So what happens with the government subsidized tenants is, if they lose their job, then the government will pay all the rent. now showing up on the screen. Matter of fact, you can probably see in other videos where we have showed you that the government will pay the majority of the rent, if not all. So we're pulling up here, and oh boy, as you can see, we got a lot of trash coming. Okay, looks like they're moved out. So the trash will be coming on tomorrow to get all that stuff. So prayerfully, the trash will get it. If not, we'll have to charge our resident to get some of this stuff. What I don't want you to do is start picking up behind people for free. When people move out, you can't just leave crap everywhere. I can already see we got some broken blinds there. So we're gonna do a quick walkthrough how she left the property, make a note of all the bad stuff that we're gonna have to fix, and send her a bill or deduct that from her security deposit. All right, so we'll go inside and see how bad the damage is. Our owner will be here in a second. You know what, I wanted to bring you something real fast while I'm sitting here, me and Brother Smitty, just looking at the houses around. You got to make sure you pay attention to the houses that are next to yours when you're out there investing. Give you a quick tip on top of your tip, but we're waiting for the owner to get here. Let's take a look at the house next to door. You can see how they have siding. This is new siding here, and then they got old siding here, right? So they just did a quick patch job putting in new siding. But if you look real close, look around the door there. You see around the door, you can see how it literally is. They didn't even put the siding up on the door. So they got new siding on the whole front of the house, but they didn't even wrap the door. So you got water penetration going behind the front door there. So I'm just saying to say, I'm saying all this to say, take pride in when you do your jobs. Don't go cheap. It probably only cost her a couple $100 to get that stuff wrapped. And make sure you pay attention to this stuff before you buy a house. Look at your neighbors. See how they take care of their properties. If you've got somebody that doesn't take care of their property, I'm going to highly recommend that you don't live next to them, because they're going to bring the value of your house down for the resale. All right. All right, guys. So our owner just pulled up here. You can see we've got trash in the front yard. We're going to do a walk around and show you exactly how a tenant leaves the house. How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
Thanks for coming. So we're here with Brother R, Mr. R.
How you doing?
And this is his property here. We had the resident just roll out, so let's walk around. We haven't even been inside. We're gonna view this all together, so America, you get to see what the property looks like when we go inside. Let's look around the exterior to see what type of debris being left. What do you think?